Hi everyone, good evening. I hope you all had a great day and happy Friday. So my Live After 5 this evening is to talk to you about selling, okay? And why it's so important to engage with your solicitor early. So when we meet a prospective seller, we say to them, it's really important that you engage your solicitor urgently before you even go on the market. And I think quite a few sellers wait until they have a buyer to really engage with their solicitor. And we know that the current market is really strong, and if your property is presented and your marketing strategy is well thought out, then you should be selling your property in a pretty short space of time. So it's so important to have all your paperwork in order. So my advice to you is, as soon as you decide that you are going to sell your property, so you may decide, well, I'm going to go on the market next month, or I'm going to go on the market at September or August, engage a solicitor. So how do you find a really good solicitor? You get recommendations. And you want a solicitor who has a conveyancing practice, and that they're not always out of the office and you're not going to be waiting for ages to get through to them. So conveyancing is the legal terminology for the sale of property. Now, you hire your solicitor, you agree the terms, you get in writing a costing of all the outlays, so there are no surprises. Then what's really important is that you ask them to take a cursory look at the title of the property. And so that means cursory look. They take a look through the deeds, and they also look at the maps for the property. That's really important. It's too late when you're on the market and you have a buyer, because too many things can go wrong. So you engage your solicitor, you agree what the outlays are going to be, you ask them, they then request the deeds if the deeds are with the bank. Now that can take a while. The deeds are actually located in a vault possibly, and these vaults are manually accessed. They could be like, your deeds could be on the very top file in this enormous warehouse. And there's a guy going along with a trolley who has to access them. You wouldn't believe it. So it could take weeks. So get the deeds, hire your solicitor, get a list from the solicitor of all the stuff that you have to prepare. So that's your NPPR information, if you're divorced or separated, your legal documentation, your utility bills, your ID. There's a whole list of stuff, right? And your solicitor will give you a list, and some people take a while to get that information together. So it's really important that you give yourself time, because it takes stress away. And the amount of properties that we've seen where the title isn't clean, what does that mean? That what's for sale isn't actually in the owner's name, or there's an issue with a boundary, or there's an issue with a right of way, or there's an issue that there's no planning for the septic tank. And if all those things happen after you go sale agreed, it just delays the sale, and it could drag on for ages, right? And what happens when sales are delayed? Buyers sometimes find another property and they change their mind. And all these things can go against you. So if you're selling in the foreseeable future, get your house in order. I cannot stress how important it is. If we can offer you any advice, please just get in touch. We are always here to help. Have a great weekend, and thanks for watching. Thanks, Breeden. Thanks, everybody. Slán go fóill.